It's going to be very different in this situation, so I'm very excited to get into it. Corelli, it's all best of 5 single elim. Let's stop wasting time. Let's get right into it for game 1.
Yeah, let's get into game 1. I should point out, G2 coming in with coach Sathu on the G2 side, subbing in for Dan. Is this new meta for G2? What's going on?
Are we going 1 player per game? Is Sathu just going to lead the charge to start? I mean, that's a risky call, but maybe he's just that confident. He's got Beast Mode leading the charge as the 1 main. That's fine. Just give Beast Mode the ball.
Just so everyone's clear, I think Daniel was planning on playing tonight. At the last minute, he had to go, unfortunately. So Sathu, the big Sath man, jumping in. Let's see if he's still got it. Unlimited boost will certainly help. Remember, that's the crux here. Unlimited boost for all players, as G2 already peppering the net, and NRG trying to stay alive.
What do you think Sathu's thinking right now when he spawned in? Like today, he woke up realizing, yes, you're playing NRG, maybe not the fastest team on the field, but you're having to now make pre-jumps off the back of Atomic and Beast Mode. You're going to have to make those reads downfield and or set up with that offense as well. If you're Sathu, just try to contribute like what Chrome did back when he subbed in for FaZe for a brief moment. It was just a great time to be an LCS fan. But early on, I mean, surprisingly, we have not yet seen Beast Mode hit a triple reset. So that is a sign of good things to come for the defense of NRG. Back into the blue half the moment. The old general looking quite confident at the midfield.
I'm fully locked in on Sathu right now, watching him go up. And you can see there's going to be a lot of pre-jumps. You saw Atomic and Beast Mode both double committing there. And, you know, I don't know if I've actually ever casted or even watched, like, professional players play with unlimited boost. Yeah. I think you're going to see a big meta shift as Beast Mode's pre-jumping Atomic, still coming off the ceiling as well. Big meta shift. Maybe a lot more aerial from these players, as you're not going to be punished for just diving at the ball as much, because of course you're going to have unlimited boost. Here's NRG threatening, and they'll strike first with Garrett putting it home.
You know, I was thinking that while this was kind of unfolding into the corner, what would the meta be like when everybody feels they can chase the ball, right? There is no worried about rotating out, staying on the island, making sure you lock up midfield. We're going to see crashes at the net consistently, because even though you're up in the air, if you use both of your resets, or I should say both your flips, you're kind of just stalling out even with that full boost. So expect more and more offenses to kind of full send at the net like we just saw. All right, backboard available. Atomic, I think he actually missed that one, but this should be an easy clear. And for all defenses today, I think you have a lot of opportunities to kind of park net, hurdle up on defense, and then go for moving clears, because you're not going to be, you know, disincentivized to go chasing for the ball.
Sathu getting some touches. What's Sathu up to in the points department right now? Big 28 coming out from Sathu right now, as he'll get demoed.
The big double digits.
Back the other way. It's NRG putting it home, and NRG sitting 2-0.
Yeah, I didn't really think this one was going to kind of trickle in, but unfortunately that demo does help things missed. You know, just there to for friendly support. You know, maybe the demos will be a factor today. It's only game 1 of a very long tournament. It is only game 1 of a best of 5 short. Oh, it's single elim. So already you could say, well, Daniel's not here. It doesn't matter. Well, listen, NRG are here to play. It doesn't matter who's in front of them. Already a 2-0 lead very quickly, halfway through game number 1. And remember, that if you want to get involved with more of this kind of tournament, more of these kinds of things, let us know in the Twitch chat. The more you guys enjoy, the more we will throw it together. Atomic just spiraling, corkscrewing his way towards the net, but I mean, G2 still struggling just to find a quality shot.
I love this. I love this format because it's breaking my brain. I'm watching all of G2 fly in the box of NRG, and they're still coming out on top. There's like a little beehive just swarming the NRG side, and Sathu, the big man Sathu, coming through and putting away G2's first goal.
From 28 to 152 in the points department. So already Corelli's going to have to think about the triple digits here from Sathu, the big coach, on the bump kickoff. I mean, now kickoffs don't matter either. I mean, you're not going to have to send one or work the fake. Everybody can fly at this, knowing the defense is not going to be that much of a problem. Beast Mode only getting as far as missed is concerned, and Sathu will punch it the other way. Beast Mode downfield waiting for the touch, and you're going to expect way more of that from G2.
Yeah, that cherry-picking man is going to be a problem for teams tonight because he can always be involved. He never, ever has to go to the corners for boost or any sort of rotation. He can just sit downfield, and you can just keep lobbing it at him, and G2 certainly did that with Beast Mode for a moment. So right now, NRG sitting in the lead. Remember, single elimination tonight. Whoever loses this is done. G2, no Daniel tonight. Sathu subbing in the coach, and right now the demo's coming out, and Garrett G gonna get his second.
I love getting my Garrett G goals delivered with Prime. Look at the captain setup right inside the box. Splits both defenders. You get a demo to help things, but at the end of the day, NRG build upon their lead. 2-goal lead at that, a minute 16 for G2. Pressure now setting in for game one, the biggest tournament they've ever played in their lives, and they have to start feeling that because, well, the defense is not holding up.
This might have been the biggest tournament Sappy's played in quite a long time, that's for sure. The 3-1 lead opens up for NRG. Another thing, too, I'm seeing, and what a lot of people were talking about when this event was announced was the demos. And now you're starting to see it. You know, in the beginning of the game, you didn't see too many demos, but now they're starting to trickle in. Atomic, but he'll trickle one in as G2 stay within one.
One of the first times Atomic's actually managed to get upfield unscathed. He was able to meet that pre-read from the midfield. Garrett chasing down from the back, but no block here. Open net, 52 to go, down by 1.
Best of 5 in our first round. We sit with less than a minute to go. And I gotta say, I think both teams have actually done a great job of finding a bit of a niche way to put away some of these goals.
Man.
And right now, Aqua taking over for NRG. And of course, when you have unlimited boosts, well, you could do unlimited things. And Aqua doing just that for the 4th goal for NRG.
The newest addition to NRG already putting through the 4th goal. 40 seconds to go. And look, it's going to take some time for the teams and the players to kind of get warmed up to this. It's only game 1. So it's going to look a bit chaotic, but it's kind of fun just to see how the players are adapting to all the space they now have available, right? Like, if you're going to go for a read off the sidewall, you're going to try to juggle the touch forward.
Oh my
gosh. You can do that now. You can set up in space. And someone like Atomic, who doesn't have to just pull up to the sidewall, he can work from the elbow.
Oh, what a slot from Atomic. Far post. Mist was there even with full boost. That's the thing, Spaceman. We can't ever cut anyone slack for not having boost. You got boost. And still the placement was perfect from Atomic.
You just got to be better. You have boost now. And remember, the quality of life updates in Rocket League, if you're new to seeing a type of tournament like this, you will have that little indicator next to the player names. That shows you how much boost you have available for your teammates. Doesn't really matter for this, but just good to know. So moving forward, if you're G2, you should know that anybody can take the challenge at any time. Garrett actually twirls it around the center of the net. Aqua recentering for 3. 1-goal lead. 3 to go. Beast mode at the midfield. Will carry and juggle, trying to move it around 1. Missed in front. You got Aqua behind, trying to kill this ball where it stands, and it will. NRG take game 1.
It's interesting, too, because we talked about, okay, maybe players are going to have unlimited boost, so they're going to have, you know, a lot of opportunity in the air dribble department. But really what I think this last game just showed us was you're going to be contested by everyone. I mean, everyone's up on these plays because you really don't get punished.
Game continues and as today progresses, but already Garrett was hunting downfield, found a couple. Didn't expect it that quickly, and again, like, the ground game hasn't really been there except on the goal line when both teams start to scramble. Then you start to see 3 members up at a time. Numbers just not caring about spacing at all, and we're just going to throw bodies at this.
All right, now the bodies have been thrown on the G2 side as everyone was pushed up, and again, there was an open net for G2 or for NRG to shoot on, excuse me. See if Beast Mode can push through this corner and see what G2 has in store. And again, NRG doing well to shut things down.
And it's also funny just watching defenses try to corral possession. They don't have a lot of time to sit with it because their teammates are coming up and knocking it away. Just everybody's so cognizant of the amount of resource you have. We'll keep hitting it as today goes on and as tomorrow's tournament continues as well. But this much boost will afford players different looks on offense and defense. And the timing is going to be a bit off, Corelli. I think that's one thing teams will have to adjust to, is that, again, both offensively, defensively, you're not going to get as much space at times, but in other instances, you will have opportunities to go for triple flip resets if you're feeling a little zen-like. But this one is just a bit chaotic to start. Nobody finding the back of the net.
Yeah, interestingly enough, we really haven't seen a crazy amount of mechanics. I mean, Aqua found a lot of space on an air dribble, but outside of that, like I said before, it's very tough with unlimited boosts, what we're finding out, to actually set those plays up because, of course, now the defense has unlimited boosts, and NRG, they're just keeping it simple right now, dropping it down in front of the box. Garrett G finds Mist, and Mist finds the backboard, and a poor clear from G2 means an easy shot for NRG.
It ain't much, but it's honest work. Just farming upfield. Listen, if the backboard's available in situations like this where now you can really start to play the 3-man offense, get everybody a touch before a shot goes through, expect that to be the status quo. Maybe you don't need to rip a shot from the midfield or hit 3 resets in a row. Maybe you just need to get everybody on the ball and then find an open lane in the back of the net.
So NRG, they're keeping it simple. Don't have to go that crazy. just have to do what work. Whoa! Garrett, jeez, wait a minute. Who scored that? What car was I looking at?
Sabu!
Love it! You're all living in it!
This is Sathu's game.
That's the wrong net.
Nope, that's the right net. That's Sathu stepping up in prime time, baby.
Oh, you know what? You take
don't
that
like to see
goal.
that.
You take that goal, put it in black and white, throw it on the montage. They never know what net you're shooting on.
You know, somebody wanted to know if Sathu was SSL. I think you just got your answer.
Yeah. That one's going on the highlight reel. 2-0 for NRG with the help from Sathu. Shooting on his own net. I don't know what happened. We'll have to.
He's technically scored more than
He's got-
Beast Mode has to the
He's
start.
got 2 goals, technically.
Aqua. Cheeky little reset, easily read. Beast Mode recognizes that that is his own net this time. Sathu will start in pursuit, but I think if you're NRG here, I mean, again, the longer these drives take on offense to start, the more time, obviously, you kill off the clock, but every ball that's contested is one possession away from Beast Mode, from Atomic, and how much that really does help downfield. They'll try to hold on to their 2-goal lead, maybe a follow-up. Aqua just off the post, missed, follow-up. Sathu blocks it away.
I have to say, NRG's done a great job here. They have locked in the G2 squad. Really, I said, you know, keep an eye on Beast Mode. There's been nothing coming out from him. He's been not denied every time he's gone up. Really looking towards G2 to do something here, but right now, aside from Sathu being a double agent, you're not getting much.
You know,
Oh my gosh.
when we watch normal Rocket League, at times there's often a game plan, right? Like there's a state that these players want to hit, a game flow for teams when they want to execute, whether it's a passing lane, whether it's keeping the ball on the ground or working through a specific side of the field. They start to fall into rhythm a bit. There's been absolutely no rhythm for both these teams in the start. Like, it's just been chase the ball, get up, get the possession. Chase the ball, get up, get the possession. Same thing here. Every touch is a touch. It doesn't matter. It all works. Beast Mode just going to carry it as far as he can, but if he doesn't get there, don't worry. Atomic will be behind. Maybe Sathu to help, and then on the ricochet, you expect Sathu to immediately challenge, and that's what happens.
You could be so spread out as well. It really, you're not punished for that space. Here's Beast Mode trying to carry this one through a little dunk as well. G2 trying to clamp down, trying to find a way in, but it's just not going to happen. Miss back the other way. And that was a very quick transition coming out from NRG, and you can see they could keep their numbers up moving downfield so much easier as well.
Oh, man.
Now Beast Mode trying to find the free jumps in Sathu and Atomic. But again, NRG just, it seems like every time, Spaceman, I'm watching NRG just chase after the ball rolling down the field towards the G2 side. They're just keeping it on the ground. They're not making it too difficult for themselves. They haven't had to do anything that crazy yet. And NRG again beats the first man. Here they come. Back the other way. Garrett, his shot saved. And G2 are on their 8th save now. Atomic's got 6. Sathu's got 2.
Yeah.
They've been putting up a brick wall.
I think offenses are going to struggle in this tournament just because the defense will always be in a position to contest. And maybe I'm wrong about that. Missed. Adds to the lead, but as a defense, you can be anywhere on the field and constantly challenge possession, so you don't have to worry about running out with just 12 on the goal line, covering all sides of the net. But still, the NRG offense has found holes to work through for G2. Question now comes in, all right, you're into game 2 of this series. You haven't found much. Does something need to change other than just chasing possession, or does it maybe take more at the midfield? Because as it stands, Aqua and Garrett have just been peppering net. If not, you're leaving it up to Miss to finish the job.
What do you say as a coach when you're subbed in as Sathu is here? I don't know. It's not my job, but I'm glad it's not. As NRG will take game 2. Remember, best of 5 here in our first round, our quarterfinal, and this single elimination bracket, meaning that NRG has put G2 on match point here, Spaceman.
And Beast Mode has been kept quiet in the start of this tournament.
Do not show those first games to Tyler Bates. As NRG, do not show that to Tyler Bates either. Aqua again, man, he's been sneaky here, and maybe the big player to watch going forward for NRG, at least in a tournament like this with unlimited boost. He has just been all over the G2 side.
Yeah, when double commits don't matter, NRG are looking like prime vitality out here. Just everywhere on the field. That was Beast Mode. But a pinch. Finally, the first time on a kickoff where it felt like G2 might have been able to rally that possession forward, but instead, it goes back into what we call the contest ball every single time in midfield in the start of this series. It has been all members up at all times. If you have a green light, you're going to take it. Beast mode. Trying to get it around Mist. Will pop up from Sathy, but the last touch will be in Aqua's hands.
Oh, man.
Works off the ceiling, and Beast mode just trying to corral.
Watching Beast Mode go up for that, I mean, he took the scenic route to make the touch on that ball and just kept floating all the way into the arc. So much more you can do with a limited boost, and now the demo's coming out. You're seeing on left and right, maybe a little double down. Beast Mode didn't like that, saying, wow. As now, Sathy, you gotta get up there. NRG's going the wrong way with it. Hold on a second. Beast Mode, can he get back around to it? And Aqua is able to prevent, but we keep harping on it. Not seeing a ton coming out from G2 offensively. At least in the midfield, they have some control, but NRG have done such a great job of figuring out this game mode a lot faster than G2.
Wow. Oh, what another great save. Sathu stepping up in prime time. You know what I'm thinking about as these offenses are trading hands at this moment?
What's that?
Is, you know, in normal Rocket League, there's a certain internal timing you have both for yourself, your teammates, and the opponent of where you need to be, how you're going to, you know, track a shot, a possession, how you're going to follow the ball and get up to contest either a follow-up chance from the opposing team or from your teammates. We're seeing players like float past the ball. We're seeing them just be off target a little bit. I think the players are struggling with knowing they're in the right spot, but because these challenges aren't slowing down, because the internal timing doesn't really matter at this point, they're in the right spot.
Okay.
They're just not finding the opportunities. But finally, you just jam the net enough times, and you'll get an answer.
Oh, man, there we go. Nice bump coming out. Missed. Sathu getting a piece of him in the back of the net, letting them know, and opening up some space for G2. They're finally on the board here, and they're looking like they're starting to figure things out. You know what you got to do. If Sathu's got unlimited boost, and you got the mechanics, you got the skill behind Atomic and Beast Mode, I think you let him do it. You let that boy Sathu off the chain. You let him start chasing him around.
What was Beast Mode doing? He was upfield just floating.
He's just gaming.
He was sitting on the other side of the field just floating.
He's just gaming. What
is he doing?
Let this man game.
You really?
Just a little bit. Unlimited boost, why not?
I saw Chrissy wondering why Fireburner wasn't playing is because we only allow non-supersonic legends in the game, so you had to take a place. Fireburner too good for this kind of tournament.
I know. A sign of respect, NRG should have done that one game. You know what I mean?
Just let Fireburn join it. Yeah, 100%.
But who do you take out? That's the real question. Wow, that was instant.
There's no reason why.
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
You take out the
honestly.
most famous one.
No, that's just disrespectful.
No, you take out the most famous one.
Straight
He
up.
already has a world championship. He doesn't need this.
This is more important than a world championship. I don't know what you're
That's
talking
true.
about.
Yeah. They should have played Worlds Game 7 against Vitality with unlimited boost.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We'll see here with 2 minutes left if Beast Mode could show us a little something. Up and over 1, but again, it's so tough to take it on the solo play. I think only Aqua has really gotten away with the solo plays here in this game, or in this series, rather. He has been so sneaky with his unlimited boost, and everyone else have just been stopped in the midfield as Mist will take another shot. Beast Mode does well to pick this one up.
Is Zen on Vitality still? No, he plays for Snowman. No updates. Atomic to the midfield. Beast Mode trying to keep it going forward. He'll extend just momentarily. Nice shot by Beast Mode. One of the first real ones we've seen from the young one so far. Into the box, cuts it laterally. Maybe not the best look that G2 wanted. 1:10 to go. Tie game. One of the first times in this series we've seen this potential game go the distance. As right now, G2 try to break out their own side of the field.
Minute left. Backs against the wall for G2. No Daniel tonight. You're looking towards Beast Mode, and maybe a play like this is what you need. He's up on the top. Oh my goodness, Beast Mode putting that boost to work. A 2-1 lead for G2.
Just let him float. Let him game upfield. It took long enough. He's able to get out in front of both defenders. First one to the ceiling, the last one to the goal line. As G2 take a 1-goal lead with 50 to go. Oh, Sathy. A little ballerina.
Is that what he is for you?
Yeah. He's gaming. He's having the time of his life out here. Okay, we're all committing.
Uh-oh, here he comes
I'm surprised
again.
we haven't even seen a Psycho yet.
Well, again, I actually think it's pretty difficult. It's pretty difficult as you see Beast Mode. Some people, they're just chasing people down with their car at this point, you know, midair. They're not even going for the ball. Here's Beast Mode again. That's his 3rd aerial in a row, offensively or defensively. Time's running out for NRG, who's looking closer and closer to maybe dropping their first game. Again, you look maybe towards Aqua. He can get involved. Mist has... Did he just get an extermination? I think he did. I just saw that.
Yeah.
They're just demoing each other left and right. Another one now. That one from Garrett. Wait, it's Aqua. Can he go up over the top? Garrett, a shot on target. And no, not going to happen. G2
All right.
finally get on the board here in the series.
Sathu strikes back. The game chat is loving it. And NRG are going to have to weather this coming storm. Sathu with 132. You got Atomic 482, 740 for Beast Mode, a goal, an assist, 4 saves, 4 shots. Again, defense in this tournament will be much easier than the offense, and that is just how things are going to be.
Because these players are just demoing each other left and right. So we'll see if that continues. Okay, it does. Mist has already gotten one right off the bat. I think he's going to be chasing Sathu for the rest of the game, so we'll see what happens. Aqua gets one on Atomic, so we're 10 seconds in with 2 demos. As I think players have started to figure out that with unlimited boost, you could just chase each other around the field and eliminate the opposition as 2 separate demos happen at the same time.
I mean, already off the start, this looks much more traditional Rocket League than what we saw in the first 3 games. I think it's just going to take time for players to figure out what do they have to work with in the sandbox and how can they manipulate the space. They're so used to the timings they've been accustomed to in RLCS with the normal limitations of Rocket League. This is a very big change for a lot of offenses and play styles, so expect players to kind of slow their approach on situations like this, and then when they feel comfortable, they explode out of the gate. They get maybe rip shots from the midfield like we just saw Mist and a corral through the corner and following right back down to the ground. This ball seems like it's traveling at 3 times the speed sometimes. Atomic, no redirect. Garrett punches it downfield back into the hands of Sathu, the coach, who's been pretty great in this series, if I might say so. He's just been everywhere.
You know, he's had some good moments. He's had some not so good moments.
You know, he's been great. He's been great. He's scored. He's scored.
Oh, well, yes, that's a good way to put it. He has scored. Now, what net we're talking about is a different discussion, but he's he did score. He did score a legit one early on. Let's see if he can get involved again. Our boy Sathu, put him to work as he's denied by Garrett G almost instantly. Here comes Mist and Aqua, who's in pursuit, and he will take it away. Hold on a second. Sathu, well, he did his best to break out.
Right back to Aqua. I like that into the box. I mean, you're going against a brick wall every single time you try to set up an infield pass. They're going to have to rip it. Someone like Atomic would be great from the elbow. We saw that back of leading game 2, if memory serves. And for G2, the offense that has slowly trickled into this series, getting a little bit more comfortable, especially that midfield, now winning the 50s as well. Sathu going to follow in pursuit. Atomic flies out of no man's land to meet him. Aqua, bounce touch, under 1, but we'll track with it. From the corner, recentered out to NRG. Mist. Can't meet the connection in time. And back once more to the midfield. We start to play ping pong here.
Halfway through the game, the scoring has really slowed down as well. I think, again, players are kind of figuring out that unlimited boost. Here's Beast Mode. Get back to it. He can't even hang on to it. I don't know. Maybe Beast Mode, he has so much option, now that he just doesn't even know where to go. Maybe
analysis
that's the
paralysis.
Issue. Exactly. Analysis paralysis. I like that. Maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe NRG are just jumping up in front of him so much. Here he goes. A great pickup from Beast Mode. And this is his chance. He gets over 1, tried to go through 2, missed. Hunting players down, but in the end, G2 denied.
Remember as well, like any space that Beast Mode would want to work normally is immediately going to be contested. So if he wants to float in the air and work off the backboard, he's got to worry about a defender right away. Missed! Just sneaks into the box!
What?
Big save from Beast Mode, and all of a sudden, the offense from NRG can't close the deal.
Oh my goodness gracious, especially on a 0-0 game. Nothing dropping for NRG. And now Atomic trying to dunk his way out, but it's not going to happen either. Garrett will be immediately deleted. The NRG offense slowly shaping up, but a decent pinch from Beast Mode gets G2 out.
Who's going to strike first and draw first blood? And the big question, at least in this game 4, are we going the distance to 5? Aqua, the unsung hero in this series, has found so much space in what seems like an otherwise congested lane. Big shot from Sathu.
There he is.
Are you kidding? Here comes the coach for G2.
That's my goat right there, Sathu. Come on. Great little dunk from Beast Mode. Bang! Get over that one, Sathu. Come on, big boy. Put it home. And a 1-0 lead for G2 opens up. Sathu on his first shot. That's 100% shooting from our boy.
First goal for G2 just got delivered by Prime in speedy fashion.
Like that? Hello. Doesn't get much better. than that. And now Sathy, he's hunting. He's hungry.
Oh, man.
He's feeling himself. He's entered flow state. Here he comes again. It's taken away by beast mode. What? B mode. You gotta feed the hot hand in Sathy. He was winding up.
He's not done yet. Let Beast Mode set up in space. Let him game for a bit. Go ahead, Beast Mode. Round 1. Defense from NRG too strong. Stalwart, one might say. Garrett G, big 50. There goes the captain. The Season 8 world champion. Through the corner. Missed. The land grand finalist. Into the corner. Still off the backboard. Beast Mode. Trying to work for possession. 38 seconds to go.
Oh, man. If I'm Sathy. Listen, Sathy's about to have a coaching moment with Beast Mode after this game. Taking away a shot like that. Sathy wound up perfectly in the third man position just to take a strike on target. And now a double tap. Oh my gosh, Aqua. I haven't really seen too many double taps. Again, I really feel like it's only Aqua who's getting these types of plays.
How do you double tap when there's no backboard available? Just good luck. Recentered. Long shot. Atomic will very easily handle this. We'll call it a third of a psycho. For the midfield. Beast Mode. Gonna let it drop. And G2 will extend this series on the start of a reverse sweep. GG's all around. We're going 5.
We are going 5 in what seemed like a pretty confident start from NRG. Exactly how that game ended. G2, though, coming out on top. Let's see what happens in Game 5 of our first series of the night. If you're just joining us, this is Boost Blitz presented by Prime, G2 and NRG. Facing off with unlimited boost in our first quarterfinal for a $15,000 prize pool.
Single elimination bracket. You lose here, you're done. Sathy took those words to heart. He just clawed this team back into a Game 5. As Aqua tried to work the reset once more. The G2 defense, a little too strong for the moment. Early on, opening minute has been all of NRG, but finally a clear from the boys in blue.
Sathy looking for his teammates. I thought for maybe he was thinking about the air dribble, but he said, no. I have Atomic and Beast Mode on my team. I need to just blast it downfield to him. Here's Atomic with some space. Can't hang on to it, even with a limited boost. Fumbling it on the sideline, but here comes Atomic again. Sathy going to be taken out. And G2 looking to press.
Oh, now we're going to start to see some demos come out. The pass to Sathy. Still alive. Atomic should be able to get a hand on this. Will do so. Falls through. Just tries to bait Aqua into the challenge and actually wins it for G2. Oh my God, Beast Mode! No! No! Absolutely not!
Just saucing it up here. In the face! In the face! Of NRG! Oh my goodness, Beast Mode! And now what do? Beast Mode's heating up. Sathy's scoring goals. And he's getting demos. And the NRG offense, not the same as what we've seen before. Even without Daniel. You forgot you had Beast Mode as well.
I think Beast Mode forgot he was still Beast Mode for a while. It was very quiet. That is maybe one of the best dunk slams I've seen in a fun little tournament. Sathy can't find the clear. Garrett's just going to rip it. Love it. As Atomic will try to carry it to the midfield. And here comes the defense of NRG. What do they have to work with now? They'll try to work on this counterattack. The net's wide open. You better score this. And there we go. Tie game.
Okay. Garrett G getting involved. Great little first touch. And beating that first man was the easiest thing he's done. And for NRG, a tie game with just under 3 minutes left to play.
Kickoff win by G2. A demo from Garrett. Numbers advantage for the moment. Power play now killed. Back to full strength. Beast Mode's going to get a hand on this one from the ceiling. Is that just in? It might be, and it will be. Beast Mode for the lead.
Well, he has awoken. The beast is awake. Good morning, Beast Mode. Just takes this one right out of the air. Garrett almost gave it to him and into the ceiling. And again, NRG not ready, or certainly not expecting it. And a 2-1 lead opens up for G2.
From all the NRG friends in the chat.
Is that the double fake?
Well, it might be. People are starting to lose their mind. Remember to get your channel points in for predictions for the hashtag LG fan vote. You can decide now who's going to win this game. We don't do it before series. We do it 2 minutes into game 5.
Yeah, someone's got to check. Is Daniel on the Sathu account? Is that what's happened? Have we just been fooled?
Be an insane double fake if that was.
Still plenty of time for NRG, of course. See if they can put something together. This one comes out the midfield. Uh-oh, that was straight at Atomic. Sathu's there, tried to push Garrett out of the way, and he did. But
You're
Garrett
not Reynolds.
still made the save.
You're not the captain. You are doing a lot of work here. Garrett.
Riddles is my Superman.
That's right.
Is still chasing players down, because why not? Atomic, oh, he's got boost to work. Well, of course he has boost to work with, because it's unlimited boost. Beast mode. Trying to get a hold of it in his own corner. NRG happy to just throw bodies at it. Sathu up and over the top. Taken out by Garrett G. Atomic's running into beast mode. As NRG looking to get back into this game in game 5. Just over a minute left.
Ooh, Aqua just might have given it away. Miss, can't get a hand on it. Beast mode, not even a touch. All the way to the back wall. Atomic, booming cleared that. Oh, beast mode might have actually just stayed upfield, but instead circles through the midfield. Piranha now waiting for his chance to strike. Corner available. Beast mode, stabilizing. He'll have the reset to work with. Sathu from the ceiling to beast mode down low. A little drop pass, but unfortunately for G2, just not enough to finish the play. Here comes NRG. But not for long. It just every time it looks like the general's going to set up, can't get fooled.
Is this going to be the reverse sweep for G2? Right, it's a reverse sweep, right? I'm not going crazy here.
Nope, you're right.
Reverse sweep. If G2 can hang on. Sathu looking to play this one across. G2 looking to do the impossible here in the Boots Blitz. Beast mode will not get over that one. Sathu's beat. Garrett, can he get over it? His team trying to feed him back down into the corner. Sathu's getting demos. NRG denied. 10 seconds left. Beast mode with a little bit of space, but Garrett G gets up, and NRG, have they let this one slip away? Atomic into 0-second time. Beast mode's there. He's going to keep it up because why not? NRG still has a chance. Can they keep it alive? They've got unlimited boost. This could be a while. We could be here all night. Miss.
Oh, don't let it touch the ground.
Don't you dare let it touch the ground. Aqua's up as well, but here's Garrett. Oh, he got clipped going up. He needs help. The players are going to keep it up and alive. Great bounce. It's a corner. Missed. To beast mode. The shot, G2. Well, they already won, but they're going to win by 2 this time.
Well, that's a way to end it. I can't believe Sathu came in and reverse sweeps NRG to start the day. In a 15K tournament, GG's all around. NRG let a 2-0 lead slip away. And Sathu reminds everybody that he is that man.